Where do people in Eldoret put their casino winnings? Kwa Kibet.
That's not too bad, actually.
All right. Which Kenyan artist could you never invite to a fundraiser? Sichangi.
Wait, there's someone called Sichangi.
Guys, welcome back to another amazing episode of Boxpod. I don't know how many times I can apologize for but anyway, guys, before I get ahead of myself, we have two very amazing guests here with us today, here to talk about my first love, as you all know, acting, something very close to my heart. But before we get to that, we are still on the journey to 100K subscribers. So make sure you like, share, comment, hit the notification bell so that you can be the first to be notified when we release an episode. And also, we made it to 100 episodes.
Yeah, man.
Yay!
100. So that's what it's all about. So the next thing, man, we are gearing up for that 100K subscribers. So make sure that you are subscribing. Tell your neighbor, Sai, just pause, go knock on their door. Mulize, have you watched Boxpod?
Don't do that. That's trespassing. Please don't do that.
All right. Today, we have some amazing guests. We have the Sugar Babe and the Sugar Man.
No. There has to be a better... Sugar Babe sounds so nice. We need to find something for the Sugar Boy.
Even Sugar Babe is there. I mean, that's not too nice, is it?
No, like Sugar Babe for the babe. And then Sugar Boy. Can you say boy? No, that sounds rude.
There used to be like a group
Sugar
called
Man,
Sugar
I
Babes,
beg.
yeah?
No, really?
There used to be, right?
I
Yeah.
think so.
Sugar Babes.
Okay, I don't remember.
Yeah, today we have cast of MTV Sugar.
Yes.
The leads are going to be here with us today. And how you guys feeling?
Happy, excited.
Yeah.
Actually, it's like meet you guys because I only see you guys online and I'm a fan of your show. So I'm so happy to be here.
Thank you.
Let's get Joyce.
And stop getting ahead of yourself. We're getting excited by the Sugar Babe. And here on our podcast, we let the guests introduce themselves so that we don't butcher their names. I would really like to apologize. Please. I have been butchering your name all this time. So why don't you go first? Do us the honors. Introduce yourself. Look into the camera. Tell us who you are and all that.
Welcome, guys. This is Basil Mungai, an actor, filmmaker, film enthusiast, and enthusiast.
It's okay.
Jesus.
Nithawa.
Fitness enthusiast.
Okay.
I got it right.
You did.
I
You did.
Aspiring father.
Okay.
Amongst many other things.
We shall circle back to that.
Aspiring father.
We'll circle back to that one. And I'm so sorry I've been calling you Basil. I apologize. It's Basil, guys. If you didn't know, I've been saying it wrong.
What have you been saying though?
Bas.
I've been calling you Basil. I'm joking, not Basil.
Yeah.
Please.
Gosh.
You get that a lot, yeah? People
I
butcher
do.
your name, yeah?
I do.
Mm.
Basil. At this point, I'm kind of used to it, but please just get it right.
Yeah. You see, that's why you're here. When they hear you say it, you know the way like Lupita used to have to go and like pronounce her name so that people hear how it's like Nyong'o. When she was in Hollywood, she had to pronounce it so people are like, oh, that's how you pronounce it. So we are here to apologize on behalf of everyone who called you Basil, like me.
Does she say, so you'll introduce yourself, does she still say Nyong'o? She says Nyong'o or something.
No, she doesn't say that. They are the ones who say that. I say that way. There shall be no Lupita slander allowed on this podcast.
No, unajua ni pesa.
That's the
Pesa
OG.
ikikuja, like even then, your name changes. Have you seen Bonang? Like,
Oh, that's why you start going by Mato. Kindly, lovely lady Sarah, please introduce yourself.
My name is Sarah Wanjiru. I am an actor, a poet, a film producer. And just to cap it all off, I'm just a learner of film. Like, that's the best way I can describe myself right now.
Awesome.
Like, a learner.
Wonderful.
Nice.
Welcome, guys. We're actually so excited to see you here. We've been watching the show. I've been binge watching that thing. I'm like, it's too short. Your son was telling me it feels like it's 5 minutes. Like the minute you've finished, you get into it, it's over. You're like, okay, so what happens next?
I saw someone
as soon as it starts, it's over.
Yeah.
I saw a comment that said it feels like a TikTok reel or something.
Like it's not long enough. We want more. But let's not get ahead of ourselves. Sure. Let's take it all the way back to the beginning, the audition process and how it felt after you got the role.
Yo, the audition process was quite something. Tell you what, it's quite a story for me, especially since nilikuwa natoka Kisumu coming to Nairobi just for the auditions. Okay. So they called out for the auditions. You had an option of submitting a tape virtually. I'm on the Pale UN. I was like, damn, you're lying. Location, UN. There will be like 1,500 people. You know what? Let me just tape myself, send in, and then send it in, which I did. I think 3 days later, they were like, oh, you've been shortlisted. And I think the shortlisting period took about, 3 weeks because we were called back for the second audition. And then we had the chemistry tests. Yeah, that was quite something, I must say. Then we got the call. I was still in Kisumu at this point. Yo, furai lioje. Yeah, but at the back of my head, I was like, you know what? This is Sugar, man. You know, I was kind of aware what story we're trying to tell. I was hesitant, I must say. So I made a few phone calls. I was like, okay, what do you think about this? What do you think about this? But all in all, I was quite excited.
Nice.
Yeah.
Damn.
And for you?
You had the balls being Kisumu, man. Like, instead of, who called? Basil,
Basil,
audition.
Yeah.
That the audition process was something. So unlike him, I sent in the first tape, but I was like, no, it's not enough. They need to see me. I need to show up.
You must be seen.
They have to see me. So yeah, I went in for those auditions. Like there were so many people. This has to be like the biggest audition I've ever gone for in my career as an actor, because everyone you know is there. Because it's a show that we've all been waiting for for years. It was one of the most groundbreaking shows we've had. Same thing, chemistry test after, nini. So for me, I was like, I need to detach because I'm already so invested. I had so many auditions. I feel like I had a total of like 14 auditions. Like the number of times I had to go in to prove myself was that much.
Damn.
For MTV Sugar?
Yes, for MTV Sugar, Mashariki. Because since I'm the lead character and I have so many characters that I'm interacting with, I have to test with all of them, right?
Yeah.
So nikasema, hapa, naona tu ni kama I need to detach. So I decided I went to Watamu. Nikasema nimeacha stress ya Nairobi. Ikikuja ni sawa, if it doesn't nini. I got my call. Nikiwa at the center of the beach. Niko like, yes, you got the job. I'm like, yes. So it was so exciting, honestly. Yeah.
So people go to Watamu to detach when they're feeling stressed. I mean,
ukitaka news tamu, like you have to go to Watamu. You know, one thing,
That's a good one.
It's a good one.
It's a good one.
Yeah. By the upper you have to be attentive. Otherwise, so now, you know, I'm the only one here who's not an actor. Like I've acted once in my life. Ilikuwa acting prefect.
Acted a
You're
fool.
in account.
You're saying?
Yo, acting prefect was not acting a fool.
It's okay.
Acting prefect was the only thing that I've done. One thing that both of you have mentioned is chemistry tests.
Yeah.
So, like, what are chemistry tests? Before I get to the part where I say I can never date an actor. What are chemistry tests? Because, jana niliwatch episode 6.
And you're like,
Sahi munakaa hapa kama
come on,
mjuani.
watch. If you don't know what you're talking about, go and watch.
They're sitting here like they don't know each other. You watch episode 6. Woo!
Yeah.
Tell us.
Okay,
What about it?
chemistry test. So what happens? You're told, okay, now, Basil, kiss Serah. No, that's your kiss.
No, not really. At least for us, perhaps some people do that during auditions, but for us, it was completely different. The chemistry was just to see how you guys interact with each other, if like you actually look compatible type stuff. So walk into the audition room, say your lines.
Yeah, it's more of an energy thing, right?
Exactly.
Yeah, as actors. And like, if I put these two actors together, are they elevating each other? Does it work? Does it make sense? Does it translate on camera?
Like, do I believe them?
Do I believe them? Yeah. So that's basically the chemistry test.
So there's no kissing.
Clearly I know.
There's no kissing in the audition room. Although allegedly I had the Twilight. This guy's for Twilight. What's his name? Pattison and the other babe, apparently their chemistry test, they were actually told to kiss. And they did. And I was like, that's why they ended up dating for so long. You guys kissed the first time you met? Yeah, but it doesn't have to happen that way. And then there's also something very interesting that has come up, and maybe you guys can like touch on it, because like back in my day, I'm starting to sound old, I've become an auntie. Back in my day, we didn't have something called an intimacy coach. Yeah. And I'm sure with like the heavy sexual scenes that you guys have been doing, you guys have an intimacy coach, right?
Yes, we had
So maybe explain a little bit for those who don't know what an intimacy coach and what an intimate scene looks like. Maybe just break it down for them a little bit, because for us we didn't have intimate. See, are you okay kissing? Kiss.
Done.
Yeah, done.
Next scene.
Kiss vizuri.
More passion. So an intimacy coordinator, this concept was introduced like almost like 2 years ago, like worldwide. So the role of an intimacy coordinator is to make sure that the set is safe for the actors and even for the guys behind the camera. So what they do is they study you have conversations about the boundaries that you have in terms of what you want to be seen in front of the camera, how you want to be touched, and just basically making sure that there's a lot of consent that is happening around all these intimacy acts and all these simulated scenes that are being done.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Well said. Yeah.
And had you worked with an intimacy coordinator before on set? Because this is not your first round or in front of like camera and doing intimate.
What do you mean?
Scenes.
What do you mean?
I've been watching you.
What do you mean,
Basil? Anyway, you had worked without an intimacy coordinator before, right?
Yes.
And then you worked with one.
Yeah.
What would you say is the biggest difference, and do you prefer it?
Very much so. I think even as of now, I don't think I would be capable of saying yes to a show that doesn't have an intimacy coordinator.
Yeah, same here.
You know, because you walk into a scene feeling safe. One of the things I told Sarah Bleacher, who was the intimacy coordinator on the show, was like, I like being given direction. You know, let me just not get to that scene and be like, this is damn.
The one thing we needed was a silent set.
Don't worry.
Act like you've been on set before, please.
Yeah, my bad. I was like, let me not get to set and feel like I'm trying to improvise, especially such heavy scenes when it comes to intimacy.
Right.
I feel safe. Sarah felt safe when she was with me. Even before we get to that scene, we have like a whole routine. Let's do this. Let's stretch. Let's hug.
Actually, we had rehearsals.
Stretch.
So we.
It's a whole process.
Yeah, process, like physically, because you have to be comfortable, right? So we had rehearsals. So basically how these things end up turning out, they become like stunts. So everything that we are doing has been choreographed. Like him, say if I'm in a scene with Basil, he touches my hand, that was choreographed. And we had consent, and you're like, is that okay for you? I'm like, yes, that's okay for me. And then we'd never have conversations about these kind of intimate scenes on our own. We have to make sure an intimacy coordinator is there so that it separates us from the characters. So it's not a personal conversation between Sarah and Basil. It's about like Salaton and your Kathy. So it separates us from everything.
Yeah, but
That's
you know,
wonderful.
I'm listening to you, and still, you know, me who's not acted before, and I'm like, but it's still you. You've mentioned the actors of Twilight, you know, like, you know, playing a role so long up until you go on and start dating. I think Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt, same thing.
Yeah, there have been a lot of actors who've fallen into that.
So is there an art where like you switch Sarah off and you're like, now it's Nyokafi. You switch Salaton off and then, or rather you switch Basil off and then now it's Salaton. Because for me, who's watching and I'm like, that's you. And you know, that's like, those are one of the reasons why I tell myself I never date an actor. Like, because that's one of the two reasons. The first one is, you know, scenes like that. Unajua, today my babe can be going to work, alafu arudi aseme, also now, you know, been kissing me right. You know, I was like, I did this movie with Basil. And
I think on top of your game.
Wow.
What happened? What happens internally, you know, like you telling yourself that it's just a role. You don't end up being the one who falls in love with your
co-star,
with your co-star, and them they're acting. So, like, what happens internally? What are those processes you like walk yourself in? Ama, you guys are dating.
Sasa unaona. So
if you had it here first.
Even sometimes when I hear this, like, oh, they end up dating, whatever. Like, what's the problem? Like, if there are two consenting adults and you end up getting there and maybe you like each other and end up dating, like, what's the problem? But anyway, for me, how I separate it is, now you see, like, for this show, we had like intimacy coordinators and we worked with like 3 different directors. So they kind of help you separate what you're doing. So he mentioned something about exercises that we do. So say after we are done with a scene, right? So what Sarah would do, our intimacy coordinator at that time, we would actually like draw a line on the floor and say me and Basil on this other side. And we're like, this is our play side. We've been playing. Like we say, thank you so much for being an amazing scene partner and helping me play. And then we have this line and you cross over to the other side. And I swear it's like hypnosis. It's like we're back to the real world and you jump to it and it's like, yes.
You're back to
I'm back
Sarah,
to being Sarah.
Back to...
Yeah, exactly. And then also we'd have other exercises that we were taught. You're like, go under your shower. Start washing your head, massaging your head, and just like wash it all off. All that energy has to be all off. And then the other thing, the beautiful thing about Shuga was we had therapy, free therapy that was paid for production. So, I mean, if you're getting like anywhere confused, kidogo, you're properly supported. But it starts internally, right? Like,
yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, that's beautiful. It's so nice to see how the industry has grown so much and is actually accommodating the mental side of being a creator and just not the performative side. Because like for the longest time, it's always like, do a script, come on set, do what you're supposed to. But now there's so many systems now to support even you being the best character that you can be, which is beautiful to watch.
Okay. All right. The other reason, so on reason number 2, me not. And I need you guys to explain, like, please. I know like there's the whole, washing, CG, like, under the shower, ukishaoga, nyokafi ameenda.
She's gone. I go pick her up tomorrow.
Then you go and bring your coffee back. Are there instances where you find yourself, you're in the real world and you're acting? The reason why I'm saying that is, for me, looking at it at a dating perspective, if I'm dating an actor, I wouldn't know if you're like those tears are for real. Are you really pissed? Or
are you just acting?
Yeah, you're manipulating me.
For me,
I'll let you guys handle this one because I'm done.
I think it's easier for an actor to be manipulative.
I think for me, I only act when I'm getting paid. So if I'm not getting paid, I'm not acting. I'm just being me. So yeah.
I'll be honest and say I've acted in real life.
Yeah.
So when do not worry, okay?
No, I mean for the good though. I don't think I am manipulative.
Yeah.
But I could be convincing if I decide and act through certain situations.
What did you act through? Give us an example.
No, relax.
No, give us an example. So what if he did this to you?
Nitenda wapi? Mali ko barabara nyone. That's a decent show, I'm terrible at bargaining. But the Kevin and me, ule wa click bang will come out. Check it. Yeah, atuchwani haiwezi. So, not too deep, but yeah, it helps me sometimes.
Like surface level.
Surface level. But when it comes to lying, I'm terrible.
Yeah.
In real life,
me too.
I'm terrible. You'll know.
What if you get a role Jonte who's like the liar,
Then that's Jonte. It's not Basil.
Yeah, tell
you know
him.
what I mean?
But actually what you should think about as an actor, sisi kwa the manipulators, being an actor, because you kind of like get to see people from different perspectives and you end up being like really empathetic. We can now see through people's lives on a normal basis, like daily basis. I can just like try manipulate me and I'll be like, no, I'll assess you like a character. I'm like, this is manipulative behavior. Yeah. So it makes us more
it's like
sensitive.
dating a therapist.
Yeah, it's like we study psychology kidogo. We do.
They start pointing out Nini's you're dating a therapist and then they start therapizing you.
Yeah. No, but even therapists are usually told to like separate those things. You don't take your work home.
Yeah,
So
I
even
think
as
it's
an
impossible.
actor, you're not supposed to like take your work home.
When I'm in the house, I crack jokes by myself.
That's because you're weird. You know what I mean?
By yourself.
So the weirdness,
That's the problem. I think.
But you're not an actor. That's you.
Okay.
Yes, that's just you. You're just we've accepted you for who you are, and you just carry on that way forever. Okay, thank you. So let's talk about some of the themes that are portrayed in MTV Sugar. Like we've always known, like since, like you mentioned, since the beginning of MTV Sugar, we've always known what the central messaging is when it comes, to people knowing their status, HIV awareness, and being checking on your status. But there's also a lot of other things that have been touched on there, like gender-based violence. There's also been about sexual assault. Are there specific themes that stood out to you, particularly as individuals, like something that you're passionate about and you're happy MTV Sugar was able to capture, even though it was a bit?
Man, there's so many things because, we have so many characters and they touch on very important themes. But I think for me, I'll start from like my character because she's close to home, right? And I'm really happy that this character was created. So one of the main things that she's struggling with and what we're touching on is agency and identity. And I feel like that's something that every young person has actually gone through. Like when you say agency is taking control of your life in every aspect. You're like, this is what I'm doing and I'm ready to face the consequences and I am just generally aware. And that was such a beautiful thing. Also, in terms of like identity, I think everyone at some point they've had a crash out on trying to find out who they are. Also just trying to separate yourself from like the societal pressure and expectations and life expectations. So that was like one of the main themes that I'm really happy was touched on because even on a personal level, I've felt it.
Yeah. And especially with your character, like the whole wanting to be separate from your parents. I feel like that's a lot. That's something a lot of young people can relate to. You're still, yes, you're an adult, but you're at a point where your parents are still kind of like calling all of the shots, which I guess explained the crash out. Do you feel like you can like relate to her in that way? Or is there any part of your character that you relate to personally as Sarah?
I think it's just in terms of identity and just being authentically myself. Because I feel like also I was raised in like a Christian household, but I'm so happy because my mom has been she's not like extremely strict. She kind of gave me like freedom to be myself and whatnot. But there is that expectation that is there back home or even like in church, and it kind of holds you back from being authentically yourself, right? Because I'm like, everything I am doing in my life right now, okay, at least back then when I was younger, I'm like, I'm doing it to please them. I'm not doing it for myself. I don't know who I am. What do I like outside my parents, outside the church? Who am I? And also, do I have the courage to go for the things that I actually want? So that I can relate, especially when I was younger. But I feel like as time goes by and with age, you kind of just like start figuring it out pole pole.
Yeah, you figure it out for yourself. Yeah. Okay. And for you, is there anything that you'd see similar between you and Salaton, or like any themes that you are happy were explored through the MTV Sugar Mashariki?
Similarities between me and Salaton. I think perhaps the only similarity would be Salaton is quite chill, you know. Salaton is he's quite chill. I think
so.
That's
even
the
you are just a chill guy.
I'm a chill boy,
is this true? Is he like this on set? Just chill. You see? Listen. Okay, fine. Continue lying to us.
But I think I was happy when they finally tackled on not just being positive, HIV positive, but what that does to you personally. In this case, for me especially, was telling the story of someone who lives in one, self-doubt, two, self-stigmatization,
right,
and finally getting to tell the story of how these people with such, can I really call it a disorder? Not really, but someone who's in that mental state and how they show up in their relationships, in their friendships.
Yeah.
How do they interact with people generally?
Right,
So yeah, I'm
right.
glad I got to tell that story.
Yeah, it affects like everything about them, not just them and everyone around them.
Yeah.
Do you get instances where you start judging your character like through their actions, and you're like, hey,
Damn it.
Serah anakuanga mjinga. No, sorry. Nyokafi anakuanga mjinga. Because so on episode 6, I think it ends with the scene Selaton and Nyokafi,
Right.
in bed.
Usipatie watu spoilers, doende wa watch.
Yeah.
Kerry.
By now, if you haven't watched, bana, sisi tuko hapa ikitoka
Tuko rada.
ikitoka tunaiwatch like kabisa.
But anyway, continue, yeah.
And then Selaton just found out something to do with his viral load, like it's kidogo,
Undetectable.
undetectable.
Yeah.
And that scene, it ends with, I think one of your characters is asking, do you have protection? No, we don't. Alafu bam, mukenda tu hivyo. So me, I was there watching, I'm like, aya,
Hey?
amuogopi. So do you, like, when you're going through the script, do you get instances like that and you're like, what the
Hell are they thinking?
yeah?
Okay, for this scene to be precise, I thought about it when we were reading, and I was like, damn, nilijijudge mbaya. But I did my research, and perhaps something that most people don't know, that I had to research. Undetectable most of the time means untransmittable.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what it means.
Okay.
Right. So mindo nilimwambia, yo, agwa, kwenye una condoms bana. Like, you know what?
Yeah.
Katambe. But yeah, I think that's the message we're trying to portray. Undetectable. You could still live with HIV and AIDS, but still like,
But you can't infect the other person.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
If you're on
But that
drugs, though.
doesn't mean
Oh,
that
if you're
you
on the
survive,
prep.
man.
Yeah.
Not
No prep.
Sorry. What's it called?
The pill.
Not the pill. No, I'm saying you can't. When you say not transmittable, does it mean you can't infect the other person?
Yeah.
Or
Yeah,
okay,
you can't
now,
pass it
okay.
on.
Okay, you can't pass it on.
Yeah.
And is that why like your character
Like
was like
kabisa hata
really?
nini ikikuwa the whole night.
Some of the questions.
Yo.
Eh?
So long as it's low.
It doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter how long you do it for.
Yeah.
Wow.
Some of these questions, like people are like,
No,
don't be
yeah,
asking.
that's a good question.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
That's a good question.
Yeah.
Though. But hey, who's going to last the whole night though? Are you Hulk or something? Relax.
No, see, need breaks.
Can you focus? So is that why your character was really insisting at the beginning that she takes prep? You're like, yeah, it even like takes like 2 weeks before like the prep like checks in.
Yeah.
So is there a lot you've learned about being HIV positive during the shooting of MTV Sugar? Because I mean, there's a lot I'm learning clearly. I didn't know about the viral load and all of those things. And like maybe share one fact that we did not know about being HIV positive that you learned during the show.
Well, that's something.
Okay,
What I
you
just
have to give us one. What did you learn?
Damn. I think I used to know about PrEP, but I didn't know how it worked clearly. So I think I got into that rabbit hole. And also I didn't know about PEP. So that's what I also learned after like post-exposure.
PrEP.
So PrEP is pre-exposure and then PEP is post-exposure. So with PrEP, you have to take it like, is it 3 days or?
So with PrEP, it's 12 hours before.
Yeah.
This is for
post. Pre-exposure.
Pre is 12 hours.
Yeah. And then post, it's better when it's done 72 hours, in the period of like 72 hours after exposure. And you take it for 28 days. So it's a pill that you're given. And I think it's free by the government actually. So yeah, that was something interesting. I didn't know about that.
Well, even me, I'm learning.
If you take the pre-exposure one, you don't have to take the post one.
No. Yeah. Like you don't have to.
Yeah,
You don't have
mustn't
to.
take
Yeah.
it.
All right.
In fact, a nurse told me, because I did my research. Scarily enough, most older people prefer to take PrEP instead of using contraceptives. It's not advised.
Sorry?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like
Why?
this babe told me, Wagwan, so we have people walking into this office And they're like, okay, here's what's going on. I have multiple partners. Man, I don't like strapping up.
What?
So, yeah,
My pull-out game is on point.
You know?
Nah,
You know,
I don't know.
But yeah.
Univajo.
Yeah, but most people, a percentage of people just use PrEP.
That's
Also, something else I learned.
what?
PrEP and PEP.
Yeah.
And this is what the nurse said. It's literally the ARV pill. It's the same thing.
Yeah. It is.
It is that
That's
thing.
an ARV, yeah.
Yeah.
What? So people would rather take that than use protection.
Yeah.
That is alarming.
We have such people.
Yo.
No, that is very alarming.
This is like how people are misusing Ozempic.
For real, yeah.
No, I feel like it's good that we have like options for different people and their preference, right? Like for those who feel like it doesn't work, at least there's a way they can protect themselves. And it's nice that we have like a wide array of options, because maybe others would strap it up, maybe because like I don't want to get like pregnant, I don't want to be on contraceptives, whatever, nini. But if that works for them to be prevented from like AIDS specifically, I think that's fine.
Can we circle back to like the taking
STIs?
Yeah, they don't.
Yeah.
Let's just circle back. So the nurse will give you, it's free, right?
It's free. Yeah.
So they'll give this person who's come to say, yo, I don't want to strap up.
Yeah.
And I plan on having unprotected sex. Give me PrEP. So you're just given the pill for like the 28 days, or
if it's post-exposure.
if it's post. But if it's pre, it's just the one for that 12 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You learn
And it's not also
something new
given
every
in all
day.
hospitals. That like you have to
Specific
search
hospitals.
Yeah.
And they have to give you, they can't say no.
No, and you see, of course, you're going to talk to a doctor and then they'll be
Yeah.
like, this is what happened, yada, yada, and then they can prescribe it to you, of course. Yeah.
Okay. You see, you learn something new every day.
Every day.
That is fantastic. So let's talk about some of your favorite scenes, because we all have those as actors. Like, what are some of the scenes that stood out for you, as for either for your character or for you as an actress? Is there something that's or something memorable, something you remember, or your favorite scene?
Kai, akili nafinikoka scenes mingi. Shit.
Usitupatie spoiler. Don't mention the one
anything
that has not come
I
out.
will,
Yeah,
can't
Say
spoilers.
when Yokafi found out she was pregnant, I'm like,
we haven't figured that part.
I really liked the scenes that we were in school with the characters like, Dick and the guys, what are they called?
Rugby boys.
The Nyatis.
Okay, not the Nyatis, of course, but no, these other guys. Oh my Lord.
You forgot it.
When I told you, the anime crew, team people, whatever. That was really cool to see such representation. I didn't know there's actually a community of people
who are into anime like that.
That. That was really dope. That was fire to see, and how they executed everything. Yeah, I really liked also the protest scene. I really liked that. It is in episode 5. It was very heavy. It was such a heavy day, and having to portray the things that are happening like
in real life,
and also on a show. It was so impactful, and that's one of my favorite scenes.
Yeah.
For you?
Oh, that's me?
Yeah.
My favorite scene has to be, so most of my interactions on the show is Nyukafi. And so my favorite scene has to be at least a scene with you, right? Yeah, and it's that breakup scene.
The one at the restaurant.
Yeah.
Oh my God, yes.
Okay, why? I have my sentiments about that scene.
Okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Breaking up with someone is quite tough, eh?
Yeah.
Rejection is not easy. And have I been in situations where I feel like perhaps I should end things, but I have my own reasons of, let me just stick around just a little longer. Maybe things will change, And I think I got to experience what it feels like to just, can I cuss on this podcast?
Yeah, of course you can.
To just don't give a just be like, you want to break up?
Like
man, because I want you to say less. One person was like, I think we should break up. Then that person was like, okay.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
That was
Wait, you've never been in such a situation?
no.
In real life? Okay. We'll
But
get to that.
aside from that, I feel like the energy Serah brought to that scene was just immaculate.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Okay, so let's now bring it back into real life. You've never been in such a situation in like, okay, who has broken up with someone over text? Raise your hand. Nobody? Oh, you guys have manners.
That's crazy. Breaking up with
Wow, you
text
guys actually have manners. Okay,
Mato,
so
you're looking guilty.
not Mato.
I've done on phone, but text.
Okay.
Okay, what's
Hey,
the
on
worst
phone bad
way you've broken up with someone? Let's start. I think that's a good place to start. Mine was those ones for I think we should break up, and I was like, okay. And that's how the relationship ended.
You did okay.
Yeah.
Did you even love this guy?
Yeah, I did.
That's a lie.
But like we had gotten to like our wits' end and we were clearly forcing things. And it was a fight over something like really stupid. But obviously it was like an accumulation of things. You know how relationships, things like build up before you get to the end.
Mm-hmm.
And he said something, I was like, okay, then if that's how you're going to act, then we should just break up. I was like, okay.
Have you met this person?
Yeah. It was Kitambo.
Hata mkimit pia nini conversation ni, how are you? Okay.
So that's my worst way. What's the worst way you have broken up with someone?
Mine's bad, man. I pulled a Joker, like a bunch. You know that Joker meme where he chomas the whole hospital, bombs it, and then walks away. Yeah, I
know what you're talking about.
I did that.
So yeah. Oh, you went live. I completely forgot about that. My bad.
Hizi video tunazoona wapi?
We forgot about it, but I can't believe I actually forgot about that. It's from like, was it this year?
No.
Okay.
It was last year.
It was last year, actually.
Yeah. Now we need the tea. We need the tea.
No, if you are real, the real boxers know what happened.
No,
The real boxers know what happened.
they've not seen nothing.
It's okay. We won't say anything. Let's just move on to the next person.
By the Evo 2 it disappear.
Okay.
I think for the times that I've broken up, I think there's a part of me, I don't even want to say like it's people-pleasing tendencies. It's never had to be brutal. I feel like it's like I make it, it just ends up looking like it was both our idea to actually end this and amicably.
What do you mean? Show us your way.
Like,
what do you mean? Tupatie script.
Tumeona, tumejaribu na imekata, whatever. And then I feel like at a point tunaweza jaribu tena, lakini I don't know, man. You just find ways, and then it has to now be your idea. Like I've already given you, like, this is the idea, we should break up. I have to find a way to make it also make sense to you. Maybe it's manipulative or whatever, but like it works. At the end of the day, everyone is happy and they feel respected.
Damn.
Or you start doing the things that he doesn't like. You know, like this guy, he likes his sleep. So ukilala,
let me give you guys an exercise. I want you to act that
you
out
snore
for
the
us.
loudest.
Chill. I have an idea.
Are you paying us?
I want Sarah to show us her ways, okay? And
Check it,
practically, please act it out for us.
Inaweza patia master class. Inaweza patia master, lazima ni monetize. Nitafuteni on Instagram.
How to break up?
Yes, tutapea master class.
You make it their idea, that is
like what's your idea? Because you know, when you get to a point where it's not working, you both know it's not working. One person has to want the breakup more than the other, no?
But there's always that one person who wants to shikilia that relationship. So how do you convince them to
then
achieve
you just show them it's not working. But again, as I said, kuna masterclass nitaanza na wewe.
Thanks, please. I need.
Because I'm here wondering, so how do you do it? You whisper, do you think we should break up? What?
Right.
Yeah.
Did you hear something?
You said,
Did you?
yes, that's what I've been thinking.
In fact, now that you brought it up,
I know, right? Okay.
what's the worst way you've broken up with someone?
I don't even know.
Or being broken up with, because I was being broken up with, but I was okay with it.
I think on phone. And I was just like, okay, as well. Yeah. I was just like, oh, you want to leave me? I bet. Oh, I mean, of course, you have to be like, oh no. Damn. It's like, don't leave me. Shit.
That was so actually, oh no. And that was your face the whole time.
I mean, it was audio, so.
That's what I mean, but like your face did not reflect the oh no.
I mean, I was laying in bed. I remember at that time I used to live in Keria. I was home alone. I'd made some chicken and some fries.
You remember even what you were eating?
I remember, and I was in my bedroom, and I'm honestly trying to eat. Umsemanza conversation ya kuniacha. I'm like,
break up.
Damn. But yeah, I've changed my ways though. I think I'm giving love a chance in my life these days.
Mm-hmm.
How's that going for you?
How is it?
Okay.
I'm learning to show up fully.
Mm-hmm.
I won't deprive myself of that joy. Ya kupenda tu atu na vitu. But I think I'm very cautious these days.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are any of you dating?
There was pin drop silence, guys. For a whole 10 seconds, you hear a pin drop. Umefikiria sana.
For me, kwanza me, I'm a lover girl, right? So time yenye nitadate tu mtu nikianza tu kudate, everybody will know. Everybody will know. So if not saying anything, it probably doesn't exist.
There's nobody.
Probably doesn't exist.
I remember when Meghan Markle and Prince Harry, came out is not the word. When
they did. They came out.
Yeah,
but not of the closet.
Okay, fine.
Yeah,
when they came out, immediately people were pulling that ile senior suits. Yeah, Meghan Markle amekelewa kwa meza. And they're like, this is what the prince. He didn't see this.
Hey, God forbid that
was
to act.
Yeah. Do you think that you might get into a relationship and then some scenes go on and mess up your relationship?
Then I think the first question would be, why am I dating someone who doesn't know the nature of my work?
They're that type of person, like they don't know.
What do you mean
they don't know? Why am I what?
Kuna watu wanakuanga wako disconnected by they have not watched Sugar. They're not on social media.
I am an actress. You know?
Okay.
Pengine atasema okay and proceed with her life, you know? Pengine atatafuta, you know, what you've been up to. So
okay, MTV Sugar.
Lovely.
Babe. Salaton ni nani?
Tough.
Like
Salah ni nani?
Yeah.
No, but you see, even certain actors like what's her name? Gabrielle Union. And so she's married to Dwayne Wade. And they were still together when she was shooting. You remember being Mary Jane? You remember how explicit that show was? Like, he flat out never used to watch the show, but he was still the biggest supporter. Like, new season dropping, new episode, posting her when she's posting, about the... But she never used to watch. Same for the guy for Scandal, the guy who's the president. The wife doesn't watch, the sex scenes.
Yeah,
but she's still a very big fan. She's still a very big fan of his work. Go to red carpets with him, shout him out, really be the biggest fan of Scandal as it is, but they just avoid watching those scenes all together. And there are others who are okay watching it, you know?
Yeah, and it's okay. And I feel like also that's why you need to be with someone who na match in terms of values, naelewa what you're really doing.
Exactly.
Open communication, let them know so that they can also make conscious decisions and be like, if you've done this kind of things, I cannot be with you. And you're like, you know what? Fine, let me get someone else.
Exactly. There's someone who will
understand me.
Do you get paid more money if the whatever you're shooting has got intimate scenes?
You can negotiate for a rate if they're going to be intimate scenes. Or rather, that's how, I don't know if you did like that right now.
Yeah, it is.
You can
You
negotiate
think
for
it's acting so in this one, I'm supposed to not have clothes on. Okay, at zeros.
Exactly. Yeah.
It's a point of just trying to negotiate your contract.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. If you want me to show my cheeks on TV,
not the ones on the face.
That's like every British series, man. Like,
wow.
I swear, go watch any British series. There's just butt cheeks.
No, and guys use doubles. You don't remember me telling you about doubles? You think you're looking at Nani, what's his name? Chris Hemsworth's butt. It's a double.
But the others who actually love it.
Okay, sawa, simama hapo. Nice. Chris, carry on.
Would any of you use a double if you were to do a full-on nude scene? Or would you just go for it? Because me, I'd use a double. You ain't saying nothing.
I don't know. I feel like with every stage that I'm getting to in my career, I keep changing and growing. So I can't talk about the next show. I don't know who I will be as an actor and as Serah. Right. But I think for me, when it comes to such scenes that are very explicit, for me, it has to make sense to the story. If it's something you're just putting there for the sake of just like, oh, we want to have nudity and for whatever reason to be objectified, I do not stand for that. So if it's going to progress the story, I might probably consider. And then considering have the intimacy coordinators and there's proper compensation and I feel safe and it's part of my job, probably I would consider.
Have your lives changed in any way after MTV Sugar?
Honestly, no, go ahead, actually.
Okay. Hey, life-changing. Okay, that's a very unique question.
Yeah, being out in public, being recognized more,
I feel like there's more visibility. There's more visibility, totally. And I feel like, especially for me as an actor, there are people now who are connecting the dots. Like, oh, I remember I watched your journey from Next Superstar, Ukano Kafanya Volume, Since Early Days, Second Family, whatever. So it's kind of like gotten me closer to like my fans, people who appreciate what I do, and also just like in terms of collaboration with other artists. So there's that visibility of like, hey, kuna actor ako Shuga anaitwa Serah and she's really good, whatever. So yeah, that has been like the biggest impact
since. And for you, because you started with Click Click Bang, which was a great movie, by the way. If you guys have not watched it,
you won an award for it.
Yeah,
I did.
So I'm sure is that when things started to change, or has MTV Sugar now just like put you on like a whole different level?
I think sometimes I could be blind to most things. But after we finished shooting MTV Sugar, I don't think I've been outside as much. I haven't read the comments about the show.
That's very smart. Don't do it.
However, I mean, people do mention Salatone. If it's not Salatone, it's your Kafi's boyfriend. And I'm like, okay.
That's your Kafi's boyfriend. Wow.
Just nilikuwa Karura cycling because I cycle a lot.
Yeah.
And I met this group of babes and they were like, oh my God.
Not, oh my God.
That's your Kafi's boyfriend. Oh my God. And I'm like, yeah.
Damn. You don't even have a name. Damn, that hurts.
Actually, I think people are offering to do things for me for free. Today I had to fix my phone, and that's part of the reason why I was late. And when I'm in town, I'm usually like, I look like a Sakaja goon,
hidden.
Everything.
Is that on purpose so you don't get recognized?
Not to get recognized. First of all, I have sinusitis. So my polyps are usually like swollen all the time.
Oh.
And I don't take meds, so I need to protect myself. Okay. Two, sometimes I'm not the most social person, especially when I'm outside. So yeah, killing two birds with one stone. So leo nimeenda kutengeneza simu, and after I've paid and I've left, that guy called me, was like, Basi. I've seen your message. I was like, damn. Mbona nilivaa mask?
Yeah, you should have just been like, hey, what's up? It's me. Yeah. So yeah, just get used to it. And then also, I should have asked this question in the beginning. I saw Issa talk about this thing about whenever you want to collaborate, you always want to collaborate with someone like higher up. Like, oh, if I get Nani, then my thing is gonna take off. If I do this, then if I can get like that one person who's like at the top to do ABCD. But for her, what she learned is collaborating with your peers has had so much more impact in her career than trying to find the biggest producer or trying to find the biggest director or trying to find the biggest actress. If you the way you're talking about, you grab Sarah, you grab Kabugi, you grab me, you're like, come, let's make a film, let's do this. So if you're out there and you're thinking, now how will I ever get to so and so? Just try and start collaborating at where you're at and with the people that you're at, and then together you'll get somewhere better and higher.
Okay. And I think it's not only in acting, it cuts across all creative fields where collaboration is essential and important, and it helps people grow. So right now, I want to speak about growth just a little bit and figure out like where you're at, because if you look at a show like MTV Sugar, that's where Lupita was at. Right now, she's doing
the pressure,
big films. So that pressure, one, do you feel it? Do you embrace it? And where do you see yourself after MTV Sugar?
Basil.
Hey, majabu. Growth is inevitable. Do I feel the pressure? now since I've been on Sugar to, I need to be on something bigger and bigger and bigger. I mean, not really. Is Sugar a step forward from my last project? Yes. Do I know what other show I'll be on next? Not really. So where I am as an actor now, I think I'm very specific with the stories I want to tell. I think Nicole plays, you'll come up to me with a story and I should have one, if not the least, creative freedom. I have the choice of sitting down with you. I don't feel like this. This is my story to tell. I don't think I'm no longer doing it for the money. You know, if it's not going to be good,
you don't want to put your name on it.
Yeah. So in terms of growth, I think that's where this show has positioned me. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Serah?
I think for me, where did I start? My first film was on Netflix. Then after that, I did a couple shows on Showmax and then went back to Netflix again and then got to MTV Sugar.
Damn.
And Sugar is like right now, I think, on the highest like global platform in the country, of course. So for me, I was like, okay, fine. I think I've been part of the biggest production that's coming out of this country. Where do I actually go? So I thought maybe I need to think of other opportunities, definitely like outside the country and things like that. And then I felt like maybe I've gotten to the highest level. But now after the show came out, and then I settled in with the idea that I'm already part of the biggest show, I just realized that my career has just started. Like literally, when I look at my portfolio, this is the first time that I've been just like the number one on say like a call sheet and being a lead actor and being very much on like people's faces, no longer being a supporting character. And I'm like, there's so much for me to actually do. And I think the same thing as Basil right now. I'm going to be very selective with the stories that I want to tell, definitely. And I feel like I probably would have that leeway, or I'm hoping that I'll be able to attract the kind of people that we align creatively. And I feel like maybe right now that has to be the biggest growth, honestly. I feel like I can even spot people that I feel like I can work with, collaborate with, and whom we can align.
Do lead actors be treated different, like on set and everything else compared to everybody else? And still on that, how does your rider look like?
Where?
Yeah. Seems you are do the
things that you asked for.
like what you asked for. Unasema me, I need 6 Don Julios.
Who's gonna be drinking Don Julios and you're supposed to be acting?
Mini MC so najuanga rider.
So rider yako ni different, please.
I think it's different for every production. On this set, I don't think. No, it's a fact. No one was treated any different because you're number one on call sheet, or maybe you are. I don't know.
Maybe it's just you who was not being treated different. You know what I mean? Maybe I was getting.
You can compare being a lead and like
being
the
supporting
instances where you are a lead and the instances where you are supporting. So which one? Unajua kuna kwanga na others.
I think kuna hiyo difference.
Nambua soda ni za watu wa Nairobi, please.
Choza tu za Nairobi ndio hii hapa ni wengine Latin.
What a difference.
Honestly, I think I interact with people the same.
Yeah.
So no, I don't think nime experience your tofauti. And mind you, mimi nimetoka mbali. Mimi nimeanza set books na sidhani kuna hiyo tofauti nimepata ya.
You used to do set books?
Wacha. Set books na Sugar unasema there is no difference.
No, like in terms of treatment.
Yes.
Like now since this is an extra, wewe ni mti kwa stage. The lead character.
Like there's a Kenyan artist who can't perform without hot towels.
A Kenyan artist?
Yes.
It's
we
valid.
know the guy.
Who is it? Is it the love of my life?
Uh-uh.
We shall not talk about it.
Okay. I think towels are yose mangana ziletanga vile nataka nizibring.
That's... Kerry,
it's your
leave
crush.
me alone. Yeah.
Damn.
Like he will not do anything
without hot towels.
Lazima zikwe hapo.
Actually didn't know that. I've learned that with you today.
Damn, maybe
there has to be a difference. There's a difference between set books.
Na kuna
set books
mtu ana specify anasema they need to be white cotton, nini hot towels.
Na mimi na support.
You're like, yeah, why not?
Yeah,
Why not?
that's how it
Because-
should be.
Yeah, because I mean, if you're expecting like my best performance, and you've actually vetted me, and you've seen I'm the best person for this job, make it easy for me to perform.
You know
So
what
if
I
it's
mean?
just like towels, nilete tu towels, minifanye vitu zangu, wewe edit, show ikwe
So we
poa.
clearly know who was being treated differently on this side. It was not you, okay? And it's because you didn't ask. All you had to do
Maybe
was
he's
ask.
just. I've got a feeling he's been nice.
Yeah, you're being modest.
Yeah,
He's
he's
being
been
Set
nice about
books
it
and
because
MTV Sugar
because
is
there's other
completely
people on set and
different.
everything. You're considerate about them. But yeah, I
But-
mean, if you're being treated well, you just say, man, like, you know.
Okay,
They
fine.
really took care of
Fine. I was
me.
treated well.
You're treated like a superstar. And we didn't want to bully you into saying you're a superstar. If you don't believe it, you know, gotta
You have
believe
to.
it.
I mean, I
You
know.
have
I
to
beg.
believe
Put
it
your
that you're a
Kanye hat on,
superstar.
know.
But I
My-
think,
know?
Your Kanye hat.
Oh.
Put it on. Say, I am God.
No, don't say that.
Yo,
Say it.
I might get struck by lightning.
Kanye
Lord
West
forgive
told
me.
people he's Walt Disney. He's Nike.
Yeah, that nigga be doing
No,
that
okay, yeah.
life.
So there's definitely a difference. Don't lie to people out here. There's definitely a difference between set books and the set of MTV Sugar.
Yeah.
And
sure.
why set books? Was that like your way to get like into acting? Did you always know you wanted to get into acting, or it's just something you stumbled on?
I think I knew.
Mm.
I think, damn, am I ready to tell this story? But
Tell
anyway,
it. We're here for stories.
I think my career is an act of retaliation.
Okay.
So nikiwa Form 3,
Mhm.
I was chucked out of the drama club.
For what?
Don't
That's
worry.
like the most accepting club ever. It takes
Bro.
all the misfits.
Bro, I was the chairperson
What did
of
you
that
do?
club. Don't worry. But
No,
anyway,
this one to know.
no, don't worry. But yeah, one thing led to another. Nilikuwa kwa ofisi na Mr. Principal and my dad and my mom.
What?
Na I remember nikiambiwa ati tumefika ngapi hizo ni ngapi 10 11.
Guy.
But yeah, and on that day, I was like, you know what? You guys have checked me out of this club. I'm done.
I'll show
feeling
you.
Now I want to do it times 10.
Yeah.
So it took you being kicked out of drama club for you to want to be an actor. Is that what you're saying?
No, not really. I
okay.
always enjoyed acting. I feel
Okay.
like I've always been the quiet kid,
Mhm.
even in primary. So just being on stage gave me that voice.
Right.
You know, people saw me for once because I was always that shy boy. So even in high school, I was still acting. Did I really think I wanted to make a career out of it? Not really. In fact, I wanted to be a pilot.
Okay.
But I think after that one incident, I was like, you know what?
I'll take the fly roles.
Exactly. Okay. Well said. Well said. Well said.
Honestly, sometimes you make it so difficult. So that was it. Like so that was your aha moment, because
That was my-
everyone has like an aha moment.
Yeah, that
of
was
this
I was
is
like,
it.
no, I'm going to do it just for you, just to prove you wrong.
prove you wrong.
Yeah, so when I was done with high school, KNT, first stop, all the auditions. In fact, I got picked after my first audition.
Hey,
When-
superstar.
When that song Chomoka, I think last year, Mwalimu Muhammad,
Hey.
that one really spoke to you.
Yeah.
Now for me, it was mwalimu mkuu.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that was.
If that teacher calls you back and be like, they want you to help them, you know, you need their drama
mentor
club,
their
you
drama
know,
club.
like,
Which
give
school
a-
was it, first
give
of
a
all?
talk.
Now, don't worry.
Tell us the school. I didn't even the school.
No, my principal under pressure.
No, God.
I beg.
So, it's
He's
fine.
not in government, so, you know, don't, wait.
He's in government.
Yeah. Would I meet him? Yes, I will.
Okay.
Have I been to his house? Yes, I have.
To do what?
Is he like, he was my boy. He was my boy, you know, like in high school, the principal was like my close friend. Like, I'd act sick and go to his office and be like, shit, Malimu, like I'm feeling
Get
some
it?
type of
Act
way.
sick.
And he'd be like, I know you. Damn, we're exposed.
Maya. And what was your aha moment for you when it came to being an actor? When did you decide this is it?
You know, for me, being an actor, I say it's a conviction. And I feel like it's that thing that was put inside me by God. And if I don't put it out to the world, I'm going to burn and die. Like that's how it
That
feels.
is
Like
dramatic.
it is dramatic. Because for me, I started I was studying with poetry when I was around like 7, when I was in primary school.
Poetry at 7.
Performing.
Performing. Oh, okay,
yes. Because I go to like music festivals, drama festivals, also doing the same thing in church, then went to high school. Of course, I was amongst the best, of course. And then came to campus. I wanted the same thing. I went to the school that had like drama or whatever. I went to KU. Because I saw theatre was really blooming there. So
you went to Juja Boys?
KU, no, that's JQuat.
Kenyatta University.
Yeah, JQuat is Juja Boys.
And then sawa ni neighbors.
But it's true.
Oh, yes, sorry. So for me, this is something I have done. This is all I have known. But as time has gone, nimepata, like I've loved it. I feel like there's so many ways that I can still serve with the talent that I have. And now I've broadened my horizon, right? So right now I'm writing. I want to produce films now. So so this is all I have known.
Yeah.
Damn.
So what would you, because we know what you'd be doing if you want acting, you'd be a pilot. What would you be doing if you want acting?
Probably
She said she's a lover girl.
So lover girl is not a career.
But it exist. I can be all those things.
It's not a career.
But it's not a career.
And poetry as in guy.
Yeah, so what would you be doing if you want acting?
Probably I'd be a teacher.
Really?
Yeah.
Teaching what?
What?
I don't know, but I'd probably teach primary school.
Oh, that's so wholesome. I did not expect that answer. I expected like doctor. You know, those are my answers that we used to give in primary school.
Yeah,
for real.
I'd probably be a teacher, honestly. I think I love teaching. And I have a passion for like young people and like kids and whatever. So having to impact them in that way would have been a blessing for me. Because I didn't even study film.
Yeah.
I studied something else. I did BCom because I was like, I need a course that's not too hard.
Yeah.
And a course that I can actually juggle with other things and still be an actor. Yeah.
Nice. What did you study? I mean, you jumped right into acting.
Yeah, I'm an actor.
You jumped right into acting. You're like, let's go.
I mean, I do have my degree in ICT.
Okay.
It's like I'm a techie guy.
We all go through the rite of passage of like, I'm just doing my degree as I act. That's what it felt like. You know what I mean? One like acting as we like pursue. No, it was we are acting and we're doing our degree as a side project.
Did you do that degree for like your parents?
100%. For me, I did.
Oh.
Yeah, for me, I did. I wanted none of
went
it.
to school for my parents.
Really?
Otherwise, ningekuwa tu hapa hivi nikisema hi guys. What do you call?
You know, as millennials, our struggles are different, okay? Millennials, our struggles are different. So there's a lot of things we did for our parents, and that was one of them.
Damn.
Yeah. So Kerry had like a very interesting game for
we got
us
the
to
game
play
now?
today. Yes, please.
All right.
Yes.
I could swear I had something I wanted to ask. It's fine. I'll still ask it before.
Mato.
We finish. So we got a game. I want us to play a game. It's called Sugar or Shade.
Oh.
So you say sugar when you agree to it.
Okay.
And you say shade when you don't agree.
Okay.
If you feel like explaining,
go for it.
Yeah, you
but
just
I mustn't,
go for it.
Right?
Or sometimes you can choose not to, but then there's some I'll just prompt people to explain. Okay?
Let's go.
All right. Instagram close friends.
Oh, Instagram. Oh, is it sugar or shade?
Sugar or shade?
Sugar.
Yeah?
Can I be in the middle? I'm like,
Why?
Because like, why? If you don't want to post it to like the public, why are you like posting to like
I've never seen
select
any close
few?
friend thing from you.
Exactly.
I'm a siko kwa list.
Of course you'd be on the list. Imagine actually have a close friends list, but like I find it like so weird. Like if I'm not comfortable enough posting it to all these thousands of people, why am I posting it to anyway?
It's
you know,
valid.
sugar. It's
Yeah.
fine. Sugar. Let's go for it. Go for it.
All right. Okay. For me, sugar. Because I do have a list where I post
and you
the darkest
post
humor where I know people are not going to judge me.
True.
Sneaky links. Where would you start? Let's start here.
Shade.
Oh.
Okay.
Shade. It's all about loyalty, you know.
No, sneaky link doesn't mean you're cheating
you're
on someone. It's just
cheating.
someone you're sleeping with on the down low and nobody knows.
But if
So
you're
sugar.
single, yeah,
I
man.
mean, are you in a relationship at
No,
this
no. Just
like
someone,
you're just two single people who have decided, you know what?
and it's only in the bedroom. Outside,
July kuna
hatujuani.
baridi.
You know.
Hey,
Eh. When
uko-
we see each other in public.
Sinishambe, mimi
Oh,
ni
we love
lava
a
girl.
girl.
So itakuwa tu shade.
Oh no, man. Casual sex is scary, bro.
Huh? At what?
You said casual sex is scary.
It's scary.
This new
So for
breed
me,
of young adults is so encouraging. So proud of you guys. Because for me, it's sugar.
Her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even me, I must say,
I know a guy.
Like, come
I know a
on.
guy.
So
Tunafanya mafio vibaya.
tell him to highlight me, right? Come on.
I got you.
All right, method acting.
Wow.
Sugar.
So controversial. I'll say shade.
Yeah.
Yes.
Maybe we explain what method acting is to you who's like me. When you had to act. So I did my research, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
Method acting is when, like, let's say I'm supposed to act as Jonte. Jonte is a thug. So before I go and act being a thug, I have to be the thug. So like I literally go on and try out everything, Nivae mask nini nikwe guntao for like one maandamano and then I come back and act. That's method acting, right?
Yeah, and the reason why it's become so controversial now, it used to be a big thing then, but the reason why it's become so controversial now is because with method acting, you carry your character home. And that has been the downfall of a lot of actors, even in Hollywood. That's what happened to Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
He couldn't disrobe from the character of the Joker, and that's how he ended up taking his own life. And that's what method acting can be. I'm not saying all of them are that extreme. There are some actors who are very good at being method actors, like is he called Daniel Day-Lewis, the guy who acted Lincoln? That guy used to call his on-set wife as Lincoln every night and talk to her on the phone, like as Lincoln. And you've left set. Mi nimeenda home, niko na bwana yangu, umeenda home, uko na bibi yako, but used to call her every day and talk to her as Lincoln on the phone. Like that's what method acting is. There are those who are really good at it and are good at disrobing from it. And then there are cases like Heath Ledger where even some actors have reported being depressed for months after a certain character. They can't disrobe because it takes so long for you to get into it. So that's why it's been so controversial. I personally have never done it. Me, I'm those people I shake off my character and I come pick her up tomorrow. But there are those who've been really successful at doing it.
Yeah. And
so
a good example also is my favorite actor, the young Idris Damson, where before he took Franklin on Snowfall, he's a British guy.
Yeah.
But you watch Snowfall, you're like, this guy sounds like he's from California.
You know?
So he actually lived that gang life and had someone chaperoning him like around LA and the lingo and everything up until like he became Franklin.
But maybe even that was probably like research and not just
more
like
than method acting.
Okay.
Yeah. I think, it takes a toll on people mentally, I think, from what I have seen. And I feel like you can get the job done in less extreme ways. That's what I would say. But if it works for someone, it does. But I think if someone chooses to become a method actor, you should look at the negatives and the positives. And if you're choosing to go towards that direction, at least have support mentally. Like you have someone who's guiding you in and out of the character.
Right.
Yeah.
So there's a lot that goes
there's
in
a lot
before
to-
you, as in you go and
there's
watch
a
your
lot
favorite
to
character on TV.
Yeah, so for me it's shade. You?
Sugar.
Yeah? Why?
Hey, after watu wameongea mbaya kuhusu.
No, that's
know?
not bad. We've just given our
You said
perspective.
it's terrible.
No, I
Especially
didn't say
since the
no, I
ghetto.
didn't say it's terrible. I just said it's not for everyone.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's a whole different experience when you become that person. I think it gives you a deeper level of understanding. Some things that might not come off natural when the cameras start rolling or on action. Now you have to, oh damn, this person has to like flinch and walk this way. But if you leave to be that person for that specific period, I think the performance is going to be brilliant, However, I should say, yes, it does take a mental toll on some people. But if you are intentional about de-rolling, I think I'd go for method any day.
Okay.
Can I run to something about method acting? Method acting is also privilege. And I don't think it's privilege that I'd say our industry, our young industry, you can actually be. Because I'm imagining like in Hollywood, unapatiwa show moja, na wewe ndo maybe tuseme kama the lead of the show.
Yeah.
Unafanya only one show in 1 year. So you have the privilege to just be just that character. True. But like imagine for me, say here in Kenya, I need a couple of jobs probably to survive. This is my only source of income. True. So siwezi kuwa role moja for like a whole year.
Long,
I have to do like 3-4 roles in 1 year. So I don't have that privilege in Kenya.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's actually true. That makes a lot of sense.
All right. Move on to the next one. Talking stage that lasts over 6 months.
Shade, my guy. How you not in love with me after 2 weeks? Come on.
2 weeks.
Shade.
2 weeks, Joyce, a guy says, I love you.
Yes. I'm joking.
Yes.
But no, shade. 6 months is crazy.
Shade.
Okay.
Shade.
You
should know.
Everybody's going to tell me like how long you feel a talking stage should last. Basil?
That's me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Talking stage over 6 months.
Sugar.
Come on. 6 months munaongea nini?
All right. How long do you think a talking stage should last?
As long as you're comfortable, you know, should I feel ready to make that choice? Because I mean, it's a talking stage. If I feel like, yes, I'd want to proceed, lovely. If I don't, well, you know,
it should take you 6 months to know.
No, it could take even more than 6 months, you know? It could.
But how many talking stages are you having
at the same time?
Like kadha.
Like 2?
Hey.
Yeah, by the way, is that a thing? That like when you're a talking stage, like you have to be talking stage with one person, or you be talking stage with a couple,
No, it's a talking stage.
And then you narrow down and date a few.
Hey, lazima uvet.
And then narrow down.
Vetting. You can't just talk stage with one person.
6 months is
6 months.
6 months is
crazy.
It could be crazy. You may realize I have commitment issues. So.
Clearly, no, for real.
So maybe that's not average.
That is not average.
So that babe on your DM endelea tu.
What?
Mazee,
Give up.
Endelea tu. Continue.
We have enjoyed this Joe.
Yeah.
Joe outro.
What the hell?
Next year, 2026, we'll see.
Yeah, January.
Next year, January. If you start now, next year, January, you're all house.
Yeah.
Good to know. Good to know. Nah, that's too long. 6 months.
How long did it last?
I think before you decide if you're going to proceed forward or halt, you know what I mean? Because like I am assuming that's what the talking stage is about. 6 months is too long. I don't know what the perfect time. But me, if you're not in love with me after 2 weeks, honestly, like what is your problem?
I love the idea of you after 2 weeks.
You need to be love bombing the hell out of me because that's why love bombing doesn't work on me. I'm like, of course he's obsessed with me after 3 days. It's me, you know?
Yeah. But
so no, not 6 months, but I don't want to put maybe 2 months. By the time 2 to 3 months, by the time you're deciding if you're moving forward with this person and want to continue getting to know them, or kama inaishi hapo. By like 3 months, you should have decided. Like between there could have been a date here, a date there. You can't just be talking straight for just 3 months without even seeing each other or interacting with each other, because that will help me with my decision as well. You know, tunaongea tu hapa 6 months, tumekuwa pen pals, and we live in the same country. No. So maybe 2 months.
Okay.
I like to be like 2 months.
Serah, how long should it last?
I'd say 2-3 months, because I think if I'm in a talking stage and if I've already established that I kind of like you, I have interest, it has to be very proactive. Now imagine your time you've gone for like several dates. By the time I get to like the 4th, 5th date, I already know. Like,
if it's happening or if it's
not happening.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
You?
Yeah.
I'm the host. Should I answer?
I beg.
Yeah, I know your answer. It's okay. Say.
I think 6 months is not long.
Lovely.
Yeah, lovely. It's
Are you seeing the difference between the men and the women? Men are the problem.
They are.
How?
That's all I'm going to say.
I think it's not a long
Ask your next
time.
question. Sorry.
It's not a long time because you can't really get to know a person. You can't put a timeline for you to get to know a person.
Fact.
Some might take a year, some might take 3 months, some might take 3 years. And I've had my fair share of mixing it, and all of them did not work out. So I don't think you should rush through a talking stage. Talk to as many people as possible. Ndio utaona which notification excites you to reply then. Look at it, think of the reply. Look at the notification, put it aside and continue. That's how you get to know how this person excites you. So let the talking
but
stage.
if you're asking the right questions, it shouldn't take 6 months for you to figure certain things out.
People could be pretentious,
That's what I mean.
They
That's
could be
why I'm like,
actors.
you need to interact with them more often.
Yeah.
Yes, I mean, I can give you an answer and be like, I don't like milk, right? Laki Loria, Brookside Mogia Ngukiapa, Mindo wa kwanza kuchota. So I think you need to see someone through some seasons before you enter a relationship with someone. Because then again, I mean, there's no reason why I'm going to be in a relationship if, one, I don't think you're going to see my mom.
Okay. That's valid.
Right. So I need to see you when you're angry. I need to see when you're happy. I need to see how you just interact differently with different emotions and with me as well before I want that. That's my girlfriend.
Okay. So I think we need to define also the talking stage. Because for me, the talking stage, deciding to move forward with someone is now I'm being intentional about getting to know you. I'm not making you my boyfriend. You know what I mean? Because between those 2 to 3 months, I'm talking to other people. I'm still trying to figure out, is my connection stronger with this one? Is my connection stronger with this one? But after 2-3 months and a few interactions, I can be like, okay, maybe this someone I can actually be intentional about proceeding this vetting process, because it's not just a one thing you're my boyfriend now.
Because after that there's the dating.
So now the dating is what now
before you get into the relationship.
Yeah, now dating is what will become longer. But talking stage, deciding whether I want to be intentional with you or not, or rather the courtship is what will be longer. But the deciding if I want to talk to you or not, that's very 2 to 3 months.
Dating and being in a relationship are 2 different things.
Yeah, there's the courtship part of dating, and then there's being in a relationship.
You can date many people, but you only be in a relationship with one
person.
Depends with your agreement.
That's crazy.
But to me, my understanding of dating is, I don't want to say going out, because that's also what people view different. But my understanding of dating is, we just do a series of fun shit together and figure out whether we want to now only do this fun shit.
Yeah,
me and you.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then now when it gets to that point, that's when you cut off all your hoes.
So that's
that's
basically
even
a
another
relationship.
thing. When you get to that part, I think this is a conversation for another podcast.
This is another. We know.
need to
Let's
have,
take this another day. Let's go to the next one. But
You call your hoes and be like,
Yeah.
so
we send
serious
a
with someone.
broadcast message. I'm sorry. Continue. Next question.
Ama you wait
Next
for them to
question.
holler and be like, don't talk to me, I have a caption.
Yeah, damn.
All right, the next one, situationships.
Shade.
I feel like these words are so mean.
You
I'm
said
even
shit?
confused. What does a situation mean? I feel like it means different things to different people.
Yeah.
How would you describe a situationship?
You're not my girlfriend, but
We get down.
Yeah, obviously it does.
So difference na the sneaky link was?
Sneaky link, you're both
Sneaky
just
link, no
No,
money.
there's no
Nothing.
contact.
No
Like,
one.
munaitana tu time ya nini na mnaenda.
Okay.
Situationship, you're
And you
pretending
don't
you're not in a
tell
relationship.
nobody about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Situationships, people know. These two, they are usually there's
Wanakutanga pamoja.
there's something.
Okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
Low-key sugar.
Okay.
Oh no, man. It feels like you've just described dating, no?
Yes.
It's not relationship, it's just dating.
No, you're not
Yo.
dating. You're okay.
It's
give
not
your answer
relationship,
first.
it's dating.
It's dating.
Okay. Yeah. Your commitment issues are really showing, Basil. They are really showing.
they are.
They are really showing.
Yeah.
So,
Let me
sugar
just
or
say,
shade?
Shade.
Yeah,
Have I
yeah.
been in the situationship though?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We all have.
How was it?
I mean,
Would you-
for me it was working, you know.
Mm.
For you, but for her,
Hi.
But for her it was like, maybe I want to like advance from where we are.
That's the problem. That's why I'm saying shade. Someone always ends up wanting more, or someone always ends up getting hurt. So shade.
Yeah, to be precise. So shade.
Okay.
You?
Me? Shade.
Smart man.
What's
Next question.
Sugar? Supporting in the comment section.
I say shade because for me, I feel like it's like there's a risk of it getting complicated, and I don't want to be now that person who wanted more and then doesn't happen, or you end up ruining what started off as a friendship, and you can't really go back because you already started this other side.
You know, you've already seen me naked, man. Can't be bros now.
Yeah. We're at an event. I'm like really close talking to a babe, and the person I'm in a situationship with,
and I catch feelings.
Fumes are chomoking from her ears, man.
It's like, how could you do this to me?
This is clearly something you're very familiar with. You even know the word. This quiet one. They have problems.
And I'm an artist.
All right,
I'm using my imagination.
Going 50-50 on a first date.
Ew, shade.
You.
What?
Okay.
Shade.
Ladies both said shade.
Obviously.
Basil?
It's a safe space.
No, it's
a safe space.
Is it?
Just say what's on your chest.
Sugar.
Yeah? Why?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like I just have the need to prove a point, you know? So if I've called you for a date, I might as well just pay for it, you know? If you asked me this question 1 month ago, I'd be like, I'd say shade. I mean, I don't see what's the problem with 50-50, especially for the first date. Like, no strings attached. We're trying to get to know each other. If you decide to pay the bill, well and good. If I decide to pay the bill, well and good. But I think I was cultured some few weeks ago. So it's on this story. Yeah, Kulipa first date.
What were you told that changed your mind?
I was told. So my cousin told me, if I ever go for a date and the babe pays, I should slap myself.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I generally just have to pay for the first date.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
It's out of pressure. And you realize peer pressure. If it's up to me.
Okay.
Yeah.
What?
I'd say shade. Like absolute. No, I'd say sugar.
Why?
Because it depends. It depends for me who asked the other person out.
Okay, so if it's you
ask me out, be like, okay, fine, let's go to Maldives.
And this is
okay,
we're talking about our first date,
okay,
Kerry.
it can't be a first date. Okay, fine.
Damn, you both.
Women don't approach men. Don't do it.
You don't approach men?
No, I'm saying they shouldn't, because like...
If you want to, it's fine. But
yeah.
Do
the
it.
mentality out here, it's crazy.
Okay, so what do you mean it depends? Okay, do you get asked out often?
No.
Do you get asked out often?
I mean...
Not in the DMs, like for real, like...
And like let's go out. Being asked out, it they have to ask and you have to end up on a date. Not let's go out and then you lenga them, that's being asked out.
Yes, like someone
That's happened like twice.
Someone you actually like, you were feeling
interested,
kind of, and they were like, let's go out.
Yeah.
Okay, and you? Do you get asked out often? So why are you
it's not often
shade?
though. It's like...
It's because, I'd want to be asked out. And if you ask me out, like, yes, we will go 50-50. I don't know you, you don't know me. We're just trying to figure out whether this is a thing. I don't mind doing it.
It's okay.
Absolutely.
Chivalry is not dead, you know?
Dead.
It's not.
It's okay, let's ask
No, what you mean? But that's... I could argue... Hey, I need to tread carefully.
Go for it, my guy.
I could argue that... Hey, I need to tread carefully.
Yo, it's a very thin line.
Yo! See, Chome, I could argue that it is being chivalrous because I'm letting you pay as well.
Just stop.
Please. Please.
I had
Kenny,
myself.
please.
I'm really trying to make myself make sense.
The best thing you can do right now is move on to the next question. I'm
Yeah.
helping you.
Equality, you know?
Nah,
Yeah, man.
Just move on to the next question.
Yeah.
It's okay.
Apana.
It's
Yeah.
okay.
It's like,
I shall hold my comments. I see how well behaved I'm being. Let's continue.
I remember there's an episode, I think the first episodes of Boxpod, I once said that. Yo.
Beef.
No wonder go single.
Ndo maana una mtu. Ndo maana una mtu Kerry.
Ay, hapana. So, all right. Love bombing.
Nishajua answer.
I
Yeah,
mean,
Joyce
why
was
would
going
you
to say Sugar.
not be obsessed with me after 3 days? It's me. Love bomb the hell
I've
out of me.
experienced
Thanks.
it, and I'll say shade.
Yeah.
It's not. Yeah, can't work.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a phase. So shade.
Okay, in reality, obviously shade. But like, I don't blame you for wanting to like be
Yeah.
obsessed with me after 3 days. Again, it's me, you know? But shade.
Yeah, you know,
Yeah.
love bombing is a narcissistic trait.
Yeah.
Like that's how it
Manipulation.
starts.
Yeah.
Like that's how
It's
you're like
it's
roped
a narcissistic-
roped in up until
Yeah.
you're there. You're like,
Like, damn.
It's like getting
it's a narcissistic tendency. Another thing I have an issue with is this pop therapy. Now everyone is using these words to describe. You disagree with someone, they've gaslit you. Do you know what gaslighting is? You know, like, someone love bombing and narcissist, they don't go hand in hand. Just because someone has love bombed you doesn't mean they are a narcissist. You know.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of pop therapy that is going around, which I don't agree with. Definitely go for therapy. Definitely get help. Diagnose whatever issues you have.
and don't
But-
use AI.
Yeah, and don't.
Oh,
yeah, and don't use
Yeah,
AI.
sure.
But like, not everyone you disagree with is a narcissist. Being triggered doesn't mean being gaslit. If someone love bombs, it doesn't mean they are narcissists. Just, it's good that we're aware of these things,
Yeah.
but let's stop misusing them, especially in like pop therapy. Like, go to an actual therapist. So yes,
sure.
it is a narcissistic tendency. You can do something narcissistic. Doesn't mean you're a narcissist, you know? But yeah.
Sometimes it
shade.
feels nice though being love bombed.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, so
So that
shade
should
for
be-
sure.
I wouldn't know it though. Like,
You've
no
never
one
been
ever
love
loved me
bombed?
like that.
For real?
Oh yeah, for real.
Yeah.
Well,
Wallahi.
they would literally like take you to the moon if they could. Like, you want me
Wallahi.
to bring the moon to you, I'll bring it.
Yeah.
This same Nairobi babes.
Mm.
Damn.
They're the ones who Nini, asking you out.
And then the problem with trauma is if you've experienced it once, now when you experience it with someone who's genuinely just doing it for you, you start shukuing them like,
Yeah.
why did you wake up to make me breakfast?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, what are your
did you
intentions?
do? Or what do you want? Because
Yeah.
some other person misused it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The next one is taking a role just for clout.
Just for cloud.
For clout, no. For money, yes. I've done that.
Yeah.
To date,
So
I've
you
never
wouldn't
seen it,
take
thank
one
God.
just for
Clout.
clout.
For clout, no.
Tyler Perry calls today, but anakwambia budget ni tight, lakini
Tyler Perry has
Budget-
been
yeah.
budget ni tight.
we utakuwa
He's a billionaire.
utakuwa ule demu wa bank na nini na taraji.
Hapana.
Yeye akilia wewe unampanguza hivi.
Yes, George.
You be on.
No, for
I
clout.
feel like I would say I want to say shade, but then when you're in different stages in your life and say in your career you want different things. There's someone who in their career they're not looking for money first. Maybe they want to be seen and they know that if after I'm seen, I will be able to leverage this and I will make money.
True.
So I would say sugar depending on where you
The
are.
situation.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sugar share in between. But honestly, I just don't like cloud, you know? I don't like people in my business.
Unnecessary attention.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yes.
Yeah, definitely shade for me.
All right. Before I move on to the next one, I just said Tyler Perry and I've kumbuka. Have you watched Straw?
Wow.
No.
Mimi nilifika 10
Msiniharibie.
minutes.
Sija watch.
I haven't watched it.
It was
Why?
too emotionally draining for me.
Oh, okay.
So I
thought you
need
would
to
say it's bad.
revisit.
Oh, okay. No, I haven't watched it. Not yet. So don't
Nope.
spoil it.
Have you?
Yeah. And I've got different views with everybody.
Did you cry?
No, it's terrible. For real, the acting is
Let me watch it
swear.
and then we can discuss. Don't spoil it.
Kwanza nani this
Who?
Tiana Taylor.
Tiana.
Hey, man. Miss Jayona Karawa amesimama nje ya banka ameshikilia gani naangalia chini and she looks like she's ready to shoot. And I'm like, what are you doing? Then the next shot she's like this. I'm like,
Hata continuity ilikuwa off.
I looked there.
Yeah.
I
No,
was
that
like,
one I need to watch it.
It's
and
just,
Okay.
break it down for
It's
myself.
just a Tyler Perry. I mean,
It's-
Taraji was brilliant on it.
As she always
But
is.
everything else, I was like,
Well,
Okay.
I keep telling you, this guy, he needs to stop selling himself as Hollywood. Only Afro cinema. Him and I say
Yeah.
Afro cinema, whatever.
I swear.
Same.
what's
You
up,
know what I
bro.
mean?
I
Same
swear.
what's up. It's just
I
that he's in
swear.
Hollywood.
And then when I go
Sana
online,
kwanga.
everybody's saying they cried. I'm like, kwani mimi ni tough?
Yeah. You tough?
It could be. Yeah.
TBD.
Damn. Yo.
Sorry, guys.
Yo. Where's the love? Damn.
All right, therapy.
Sugar.
Sugar.
Yeah,
Sugar.
Hey,
Yeah.
sugar, 100%.
Mm.
Yeah, especially
Me
after what
too.
I just said, sugar, my guy.
Me too.
Yeah.
That one, we don't even need to discuss it.
Okay.
Sugar. Go for therapy, guys.
Mm.
Okay?
Yeah.
Celebrity DMs.
Like being DM'd or DMing a celebrity.
Nah, I just said celebrity DMs.
Open-ended.
So it works both ways.
Both ways. I mean, may I just say sugar?
Yeah.
Because I've ever DM'd a very big celebrity. But
Me
back
too.
then,
But like, we'll
I was
say
like-
the most
I was
famous
still like
person
in
you've ever DM'd. You?
sugar.
I think it just depends on the reason. Yeah.
Uh,
If it's valid, sugar. If it's not,
what makes it valid? I can't just say, oh my God, you're so handsome.
See serious, Ivo.
yeah, I mean,
You
you
say
see,
we can't be serious.
See
man.
serious, Ivo.
It's not
Sugar,
that- it's not that
DM,
deep.
shoot your shot,
It's
my
not that
guy.
deep.
Shoot your shot.
Mhm.
It's not that deep. I would say sugar.
Yeah,
Sugar.
go for it.
So
Go
who's
for
the
it.
most famous person you've DM'd? We start with you.
Damn. Have I
Mine's
DM'd?
Sugar, by the way. Mhm.
No, obviously.
Shit. No one's coming to mind. Have I DM'd someone?
Never.
Wait. I don't know if she's like famous like most people. She's an actress. She's my peer. She's in South Africa. She's called Nandi Kubone.
Mhm.
I really admire her. I think I've told her that, and I'm
that's
like, you
so
know what?
nice.
What you're doing in your country is what I'm doing over here.
Oh,
So,
that's
yeah.
amazing.
Nice.
Yeah, she's
she leave you on scene.
She just had Kalion. I don't know.
See, that's
Yeah.
the problem.
Me,
But I
I'm
don't
going
mind
to
it. Like
Fungua.
I don't have an ego with that.
Yeah. You didn't even open it.
Damn.
So,
Most-
it's
for me-
sugar.
For me,
Yeah, you
it's,
said Sugar.
Sugar,
Now,
yeah.
who's the
Sugar.
most famous person?
I haven't DM'd a lot of people. But have you guys watched The Substance?
No.
not
Damn,
yet.
okay, you need to watch it. But yeah, I DM'd the lead. Yeah. For me, at least she replied, she was like, thank you.
Oh,
Hey.
that's nice. And I shot for the moon and landed on the ground. I DM'd. Guys, don't quote me. I'm already embarrassed of myself. I've ever DM'd Michael B. Jordan. Or like back then. Like
valid.
even before Wakanda. You know, I can't remember what I had watched him in. I was like, holy And then now is when I started seeing now the announcements of him being on like Black Panther. I was like, oh shit, yeah. So anyway, he didn't reply.
I would
Did
DM
you
Michael
put
B. Jordan
tiny
now.
No, I was
Okay.
actually commending him on something.
This
I told him,
one,
oh yeah. What did I say? I can't remember. It was a while back. But anyway, he didn't read it.
But
It's
he
okay.
must be having it rough, man. I watched BET. There's this babe who was shooting her shot at him on stage.
Mm.
Nikki has done it as well.
Everyone has done it. That's why I did it as well. I was like,
Yeah,
yeah.
like,
It's
come by
Michael
a
B.
man.
Jordan. Come on.
One of us will be seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mm.
I've DM'd Rihanna.
Wow. That doesn't surprise me.
Is there a follow-up?
No, she ain't opened my
Of
DMs
course,
till now.
they did open. Michael B. Jordan, one of these
Yeah.
days.
Up until
Tapatana.
now, like you can go on chat. Ziko hapo tu, I'm just talking to myself.
You did one of those talking to
Wow.
yourselves.
Yeah, so I sent Rihanna some videos
What
What
videos?
videos?
of my social media posts. Like I thought my humor was
I'm
really
funny.
funny. Yeah, so I was like, "This is funny. Listen to this." I'm like, "Oh, that was in Swahili. You might not really understand. This is in English. Go this one. Have you seen this?" I think aliniacha tu alikuwa hapo really.
Anyway, Michael B. Jordan, one of these days. Ta reply to it, okay.
Hata Rihanna atafungua yangu.
I think I deleted it.
Me
out of
after Sinners,
embarrassment.
Neza DM Michael B.
Yeah,
Just
go
a
for
side
it,
of
man.
him.
He'll
I
have
was
to
just
reply
like,
to one of us at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Go for it. Go
Say
for
less.
it.
Okay. All right. That's the end of the game.
Yes.
Sugar or shade. And thank you so much for coming through. And I think I've kumbukad my question.
What?
Your characters, if they were to ever get a spin-off, how would it look like?
Sinani being like the lead of like the Rachels. That's what they're called.
Yeah, the rituals. Damn.
Because me, I'm rooting for Happily Ever After, like Ishe, like a telenovela. Is Isha hivyo?
Telenovela inakuanga na 200 episodes.
Sindio si telenovela inaisha wedding.
But inakuanga after 200 episodes.
Shida ya Sugar ni wedding, as in since it's 20 minutes.
Anything is possible.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Damn.
Does it end like that?
Like what? Like a wedding?
Yeah, this is
No
that
spoilers.
thing that y'all play. Anyway, yeah.
Happy ending in a sound Missouri.
Yeah, but how would you want like a spin-off for Nokafi or for Salaton? What would it look like?
A spin-off for me would be, I think, I see Joe in Salaton at some point.
Joe?
Like, yeah. Joe.
Oh, Lolly Boy. You.
Yeah.
Okay, why?
In terms of, I can't reveal how the story ends, but especially with how the story ends.
Oh, okay, so no spoilers. That's all we need. We'll revisit this after we've watched the last episode.
Yeah.
But you see him going in the You direction.
Yeah. Or maybe it's just because I'm watching the final season of You.
Yeah, I'm a Queen fan.
Yeah, but I see it.
Okay.
Me, I'm a Gossip Girl fan, Maze. I tried watching you. I was like, Dan, why are you so evil?
Bro,
like, no,
it was the only way for Lonely Boy to go. It just made so much sense. It felt like a spin-off of his character from... Because he was weird. He was Gossip Girl the whole time. That's crazy. That's crazy behavior. He's been stalking people for seasons.
Gossip Girl is different. It's the millennial.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, that's the millennial Gossip Girl. We are sorry.
XOXO, come on. Are you Juas? No.
Hey.
Okay.
Did you watch it though? No, that one came out when you were... what, primary school?
Yeah, I watched it. Aki sijui, but I don't know why nothing is coming to my mind right now.
A spin-off on Nyokafi?
Yeah.
Does Nyokafi die?
Stop asking those
questions. That's why hakuna spin-off.
Unemployed.
Oh no, they actually tell you if you talk about it like you're fired. They can't fire you. Already recorded.
Stop! I don't want spoilers. This is for me, not even for them.
Edit me out.
Yeah, no. Damn.
I don't know how to do this one.
Naza tuomba nisiliwe. Shit.
You know, me, I see like you going
what
the
do you see?
extra extreme Christian side of things, you know, like being like the head of the rituals, you know, like that Kahuka thing.
But she's been that, and then she stopped being that.
Like who you Ajamaliza?
No, see, but they usually have a moment where they have their come to Jesus moment.
Uliona pilot.
Yeah, you know, a lot of girls who usually go. No, a lot of girls who usually go
good
extreme.
Girl went bad.
Yeah, they usually go back and then they circle back to like, oh my God, I need my come to Jesus moment.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's valid.
Or maybe she could just...
You know, that can actually happen.
Yeah. I don't know, you guys are not seeing it. She'll do like the bad girl thing for like a while, you know, and feel like...
she feels like she's a big girl.
Exactly. But then after that, she'll have like her... And then now, they usually end up being like super extreme. When they come back, they're like, no jokes, no men, no sex, no everything. Yeah. They go extreme, like proper cult.
But I feel like I would want, like what I would imagine, I'd want her to just take her own direction away from everything and just be like, I just need to know things on my own. If I'm going to get back to Christianity, I'm not going back to how things work. If I'm going to go back to God, I need to discover Him on my own and start afresh. That's what I would imagine for her. I think if it's my script, I feel like that would be amazing.
This shows how very different we are. Me, I'd have gone extreme. She'd be like the leader of a cult. You know what I mean? Because she has the capacity to do it. She's been a leader for years. You know, she went back, now she's back. You know, she's good at talking to people. Me, I'd take it extreme.
Like, what's his name, that cult guy?
Yeah.
I feel like she's challenging status quo, so it might be a bit different. Yeah.
She has all the makings of a cult leader.
That's true.
Tough.
But yeah, that's just me.
Okay. Make sure you go on and catch MTV Sugar. I think you can get episodes on YouTube, and you also get the episodes where?
BT and Citizen.
Okay.
Awesome.
On Tuesdays.
On Tuesdays.
Yeah.
And then YouTube is Wednesday.
Wednesday,
every
8
Wednesday.
p.m.
All right. Mini team YouTube.
Yeah. Thank you so much, guys, for coming.
You're welcome.
Guys, make sure you watch MTV Sugar. Please support. I've been singing this song for over 10 years now, but can we support local content? We are the ones who can push it forward. If you want to see Serah and Basil on BT and Basil, I am so sorry. You see, I'm so used to calling you. I'm so sorry. If you want to see Serah and Basil if you want to see that on BT, in Hollywood, in Hulu, Netflix, it all starts with you.
For sure.
So when you go watch that episode, as you're sharing this episode, also share their episodes and make sure everybody on the globe has watched that show.
And also actually grow and have our own BTs and Netflixes.
For sure.
Right here.
But the power is in your hands, guys. So support local content.
And we've actually gotten like so much love and support. We really appreciate it. It's keeping us going.
Yeah. True.